different than you know, the heartache that any family goes through when they unexpectedly and tragically lose a loved one. It just makes it harder because there were three members of the State Patrol family, three dedicated public servants. Each of them has families that are now trying to sort through the unexpected loss and the heartache that it brings. I know Chris's family is really struggling. Trooper Sperry's family is really, understandably, very heartfelt and feeling the loss of a loved one that was living away from them, across state lines anyway. And you know, as an agency, our heart goes out to them. I wish that they could have been notified in a better way, but the news got to them through the media, and that's something that we really, really work hard. You probably won't print all this, but work hard not to happen for obvious reasons. But they can find solace in the fact that Chris was a valued member of the Grandview Detachment. He was really coming around. He had just a great attitude. I loved talking to him and sitting down with him, and he was catching on quickly and developing the relationships within the detachment, obviously because he was, you know, staying with Gary Miller. And again, this is not the first time that Gary's taken a young trooper into his home while that trooper was trying to get his feet on the ground and get a home and a residence established. And Chris was just a gem of an individual. And I'm sorry for the loss to his mom and stepdad and family. And we're sorry for the loss to the State Patrol family for Trooper Sperry's life. He was only here a couple months in Grandview, but he'd already made an impact as a quality of person that he was. Gary's been here at least 30 years. I'm sorry I don't know where he's from originally, but and I've spoken to Gary Miller. He just was a very, very good man, and Anne was just a dedicated professional. She'd been doing a good job supporting the troopers in communications for many years, and her skills and abilities took her to the rank of station manager, which is virtually the highest you can go in communications. She grew up in Prosser and is well known down there. Gary has been around the Lower Valley for many years, worked for the Grandview Police Department before he worked for the State Patrol, and just a loss that you can't even begin to fathom as far as the quality of individuals and the fact that we lost them all within a few moments of time, at the same place. They were all supposed to be at work today and have yet to report to work. Gary Miller was supposed to be at work at 4 p.m., which somehow I wish I would hear 997 in service. Well, that would be a miracle, wouldn't it? But it's not going to happen, and we know that. You know, after 50 years of life, you suppose you'd get used to it, but you don't. I mean, there are so many wonderful things in life, and so many hard things.
How long did you know him? How long did you know Gary?
25 years. I first met Gary 25 years ago when I was a cadet on my coaching trip. I coached here in Sunnyside detachment with one of the troopers for a few weeks. And I've really known Gary ever since, and I've supervised him as a lieutenant for 11 years now. So we played golf together, we drank beer together, we socialized together. He held Christmas parties at his home. He had a beautiful home here. Just Saturday morning, Gary and his sergeant, Tom Foster, and Chris Sperry, and one of the detachment troopers, Trevor Downey, played golf together. I mean, they were just very close-knit group, and yeah, over 25% of the detachment is gone.